Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I can speak this morning. Haven't had my coffee. Good morning, everybody. John Kurosawa here with the 75-day challenge. To the replay viewers, swipe up and on your Android, swipe left or right on your iOS. Thank you very much for joining this morning. It is day 42 of the 75-day challenge. Good morning, William. Thank you for joining in this morning. Today it's almost a rehash of another one that I did a couple of weeks ago, but I ended up seeing it in a daily devotion again. Thank you for the share. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Yes, please feel free to share with your followers. Greatly appreciate that. Love connecting with new people. Live with humility. That's something in this day and age of social media, we have a very difficult time doing that because if you have children, if you go on vacations, we all post our vacation pictures. We all post, updates on our kids of their successes and what they do. And we tend to brag a lot. And guess what? I do that. Having 5 kids, 3 of them that are actively involved in athletics, I brag a lot. I don't mean to. I don't mean to be prideful, but we all do it. We all do it. We need to step back and we need to live more humble lives. We need to stop focusing on, on the wins, on the successes, on the things that, we're trying to put ourselves above other people. Even if we don't intend to do it, even if we have the best intentions of it, of, sharing the successes of our children, of sharing the good times we're having on a family vacation, of sharing all those types of things, we're not being humble. And I know, again, it's a very difficult thing for all of us to do in this day and age of social media where everybody is sharing everything on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Periscope. Right here on Periscope, we all do it. I realized this morning, as I was thinking about this one, I've been kind of jokingly over the last week or so, just trying to have fun. I would open up and say, hey, John Kurosawa, Wisconsin's favorite periscoper. Okay, well, I'm not. It's just something I'm trying to tag myself as, and it's almost being braggadocious in a way, even though it may not be true. I'm not being humble. If I'm humbling myself, again, I do the 75-day challenge not to bring in new followers, not to get 1 million hearts. It is, first of all, a challenge to myself of things that I need to be doing to improve my life. And in turn, I want to share it with other people because I'm hoping that I can inspire or motivate even just one person a day. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. And I don't do any of it to garner attention. I don't do, if I have one person come in here and no hearts, no shares, it doesn't matter. If that one person gets impacted by what I'm saying or doing, then I've succeeded. So, I realize, and I have, and Brian, you're in here, I've humbled myself many a time on social media. Well, who's the other one? Oh, I'm just kidding. I humble myself quite a bit on social media, but I also tend to be not so humble a lot of times as well. And I need to self-correct on that. I need to be living with more humility in my life. And I have gotten a lot better at it over the last couple of years, but I need to improve on it more. And I think if we do that in a way that turns us into people that are being more, not self-conscious, but self-aware of what's going on around us, and hopefully be more generous as well. If we stop focusing in on ourselves so much and what we're accomplishing and what we're doing, and focusing in on other people and either what they're doing or more so what they need, we're actually our family's kind of in a situation like that right now where, we've actually been humbled by the generosity of someone, but realize that, that generosity, we don't really need it at this point. There's generosity we need in certain areas, but this one is one that we're actually okay in, and we actually want to turn around and actually use that as generosity. So again, I've kind of gone off on a different tangent here with this, but it's really about living more humble lives, being a more humble person, living with humility, and before you post those pictures of you on the beach at Christmas time, or touting your children for awards that they've won, think about the impact that may be having on somebody else that is seeing that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. When I see pictures of people on their vacations, there are times where it's gotten to the point where it's actually almost irritated me in ways. And it's that jealousy, it's that envy, because it's something that my family can't do right now. And I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not saying that you have to censor what you do, because you may hurt other people's feelings. But, a couple here, a couple there are great. But if you are nonstop posting these things, constantly posting that kind of stuff, that's not being humble. That is trying to put yourself above others. And that's not what we're designed to be. We are not designed to put ourselves on pedestals. Okay, we are designed to get down on our knees and humble ourselves to help others and to share with others and to give to others. That's what God has designed us all to do. And again, I need you, not I need you, I need to do that a lot myself, because, I just got through a season where, my daughter had a very successful swim season, and I was constantly posting stuff about her, but I was doing my best to make sure that I recognized the other girls on her team. They're a 3-team co-op, and my daughter's school, they tend to get overlooked a little bit with their swimmers. And I tried doing my best to make sure that the other girls, both varsity and JV, got recognized for what they did. It wasn't just about my daughter. And sometimes that was a little tougher than others, because, she was the one that, was able to earn more accolades than some of the other ones. But, I tried toning that down a little bit and, making it about everybody. And it was a difficult thing to do sometimes. Not because I was so prideful, it just sometimes the information surrounded my daughter a little bit more than others. But, it was a self-check moment. Same thing with my son. I have to do that with all my kids. So hopefully today, as you go out, you will figure out ways that you can be a little bit more humble around others, with things that you do, with things that you say, with things that you post on social media. That's the big one. All right, folks, I am out of here. This has been day 42 of the 75-day challenge. Thank you for everybody that has jumped in, either live or on the replay. If you're on the replay, I'm a little bit behind on getting videos uploaded on the YouTube page. I'm working on that. I need to put that in my profile too. I've got the blog, but I need to put my YouTube page up there too. A great majority of the scopes that I do put on YouTube now, just a chance for other people to be able to see them that aren't on Periscope. It's primarily the 75-day challenge, WrestleScope, and anything pertinent. If I come on and do some goofy ones that really don't mean anything, I'm not going to waste people's time on YouTube with them. So I'm going to get that put up there. Hopefully going to have a blog in the next few days here. I've been kind of overwhelmed with a couple of projects I've got to get done, some volunteer things I need to finish up that I've not been able to focus on the blog at all. So we'll be doing another one tomorrow on Wednesday. Not sure on Thursday. I really do want to do one on Thanksgiving. It's going to depend on a few things. I'm going to try staying up to date on these every single day through the weekend. We're coming up on the almost the 2/3 mark of this. And thank you again to everybody that has been watching these. I know viewership has gone down, and again, I keep saying it's not about quantity, it's about quality. So hopefully with what I've said, what I've been doing, I've brought some inspiration and made some sort of an impact on your life. And if not, well, I need to do a better job then. I'm John Kurizawa. I'm a Periscoper in Wisconsin. But I hope you like me wherever you are. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll be back a little later with a fun